dumb motherfucker.
Slap yourself.
Mr. Tina.
Harder.
What's going on, YouTube? We back in the Low Key Cave, Keyshawn Dimes YouTube page, aka Mr. Low Key, and we back with a brand new episode of I Ain't Seen This, episode 9. This is your latest movie and TV news, and we back on schedule with our Mondays. So let's go ahead and just jump into it, man. One of the first things I want to definitely get into is the box office. Of course, on Mondays we always try to jump into the box office after the weekend, and the way it's looking, Shang-Chi is still on top. Let's get into it, man. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings stayed on top at the box office, collecting $35.8 million in ticket sales in its second weekend, according to the studio estimate Sunday. That total was good enough for the best second weekend gross of any film during the pandemic, edging out the previous Marvel movie Black Widow. This year, relatively few films have held well in theaters, either because they've been streaming simultaneously at home or because moviegoers' attention fades. Shang-Chi is playing exclusively in theaters, and its second week drop, 53%, was relatively modest. In 2 weeks of release, it has grossed $247.6 million globally. At its current pace, Shang-Chi, the first Marvel movie to star an Asian superhero played by Simu Liu, may become the top summer release at the North American box office. Globally, its path is less certain. Shang-Chi currently doesn't have a release date in China. Worldwide, Universal's Fast and Furious sequel F9 is far better than any other pandemic release, with more than $714 million in ticket sales. Come on now, that's Fast 9. I wonder what came in. I want to see what came in. I'm trying to see what came in second, please. Warner Brothers' Malignant and hard thriller directed by James Wan was the only sizable new competition for Shang-Chi. It debuted softly with $5.6 million overseas and added $6.3 million from 69 markets. Like all Warner Brothers releases this year, Malignant was also released on HBO Max for subscribers. The studio has said it will return to debuting films with an exclusive theatrical window next year. The week debut for Malignant allowed Disney to also take the second spot this weekend. The Ryan Reynolds action comedy Free Guy from Disney's 20th Century Studios grossed $5.8 million in its fifth weekend of release, bringing its domestic total to $101.5 million. It has made $276 million worldwide. So, yeah. So are you saying, either way, Shang-Chi is still number one. So it's doing a very good job, but that's Disney. And like they said, it's second to another Disney. I mean, it's first place. And what's in second place is Black Widow, which is another Disney Marvel property. So I enjoy Shang-Chi. It's definitely worth the movie-going experience. Going to the theater and watching Shang-Chi is definitely worth it, man. So I understand why they're getting top dollar. And not only that, it's not coming to Disney Plus anytime soon, I don't think, unless they got that little 45 window at theaters like everybody else. But as far as I know, it's not coming to Disney Plus yet. So they're going to have more opportunity to gather more revenue at movie theaters, with Shang-Chi only being theaters exclusive. So that's the thing, man. And I'm not sure. I don't know, man. I really don't know if Suicide Squad, James Gunn's Suicide Squad, because I don't feel like it's as good as Shang-Chi. I think Shang-Chi is way better than Suicide Squad. I enjoy Suicide Squad. I just think it's a little silly. It's not one of the movies I'm going back to watch like that over and over. I think it's a good movie. I do. But I don't know, man. I just feel like it's not up to par with what Disney is doing, even with their television shows, man. I'm just saying, that's just my opinion. But y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feeling about Shang-Chi staying on top at the box office over the weekend. And as far as I know, Free Guy came in second place and Malignant came in third, I think. And the way it was reading, that's what it looked like. But anyway, it was about number one, and Shang-Chi has stayed on top. So how do y'all feel about Shang-Chi definitely staying on top at number one? Let me know in the comment section, man. Next thing we want to go to, and we're going to discuss Halloween Kills debut. So, Just like Warner Brothers, Halloween Kills will debut in cinemas and online in the US. So let's go check this out and what we getting with Halloween Kills. Halloween Kills is getting a hybrid release as the horror movie will be premiering both in cinemas and on streaming services Peacock. Starring Jamie Lee Curtis as the avenging teen babysitter turned grandmother Laurie Strode, the slasher is scheduled to release on October 15 in theaters in the US. The 12th film in the franchise will be available the same day on online platforms for premium subscribers at no additional fee, reports Verity. Halloween Kills, which is sequel to 2018's Halloween, will see an injured Laurie lead a vigilating mob to track down the unstoppable killer Michael Myers and end his reign of terror once and for all. Even though we know we got a third movie coming out, so I mean. Anyway though, the main thing about this though is hearing that Halloween Kills is going to be coming in movies and online on the same day. Well, as far as streaming services, which is Peacock. So I think it was real interesting to hear that they was going to be making this move, being that the last Halloween that came in theaters, being that it wasn't no pandemic, but the recent reboot that they did in 2018 was a success. So I was thinking people are looking forward to this. People are talking about this, and being that it's coming out in Halloween, I think this was going to be pretty good and do pretty good. But if I'm not mistaken, I don't think it has nothing to do with reviews. I'm hearing people saying the reviews and this and the third. I don't think it got nothing to do with that. Even though, if you watch the trailer, I'm telling you, man, me in my opinion, I'm watching the trailers, I kind of see where it's going. I see where this movie's going. I'm going to be honest, bro. And I don't feel like this. Now, I ain't going to say that. I'm not even going to say that I don't want to ruin the movie. I still think the movie's going good. I still think Halloween Kills is going to be good for what it is. But they already made an announcement. It's going to be 3 movies. So we know it's going to be some shit going on that's going to go lead into a third movie. So I don't. Anyway, as far as just this movie debuting in cinemas online, I think this is to push the Peacock service, because I personally didn't know Universal had anything to do with Peacock. I still don't know. Like I said, I don't know everything that's going on with these streaming services as far as outside of Disney Plus and Netflix and Hulu and HBO Max. I don't really know what's going on with like a Peacock. I know Apple Plus is out there in the third, but Peacock, I don't know. So here they making this move. I'm guessing it's got to be some kind of connection with Universal Pictures and Universal Studios, period, and Peacock. And y'all let me know. Maybe I'm sitting here lost and y'all like, come on, man. You got to know Peacock is a Universal streaming service. I didn't know that if it is. I'm telling you, I didn't know. My bad. I know I'm supposed to be on my movies and whatnot, and as far as what's going on in the industry, but I really did not know that. So I do think this is to push the whole Peacock service and get some subscribers up. Because, I mean, shit, look at damn Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu. Disney Plus, Netflix, even Amazon. Look at Amazon Prime and whatnot. So, yeah. I think this is definitely 100% to push to make Peacock more attractable service, a streaming service or whatnot. But y'all let me know in the comment section, how do y'all feel about this? Do y'all think this is more than just boosting up Peacock streaming subscribers or whatnot? Is this more about Halloween Kills being a bad movie and maybe they not getting enough revenue to come in the movie theaters? Y'all let me know in the comment section. I really don't think that's what it is. I think it's just boosting the Peacock subscribers up. But y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all think that's what this is. Let's go to our next thing, man. Since we are getting close to Halloween, I've been hearing about this movie and I definitely wanted to get into it. I kind of forgot about it and forgot that it was coming out, but I think we got some recent news that it's about to hit, and I'm not mistaken, it might be hitting this year. And that's Nightmare Alley, Guillermo del Toro's new film. And the way it looks, yeah, it's getting a wide release in December. Okay, that might, and I got to make sure that's this year. Disney wasn't planning to give director Guillermo del Toro's new film Nightmare Alley a wide release right away. When they scheduled the film for a December 3rd release, the idea was that it would start out in a limited number of theaters and then roll out to more over the holiday season. Now that plan has changed. Disney has moved Nightmare Alley to December 17th and will be giving it a wide release on opening weekend. I want to stop right here first. That to me sounds like Disney done seen this movie, or they done let people see this movie, and it sounded like they like, okay, well, this look like it might get some This might bring in some money. This might bring people to the movie theaters. Because, I mean, why would they just all of a sudden be like, we ain't going to limit this out a little bit. We just going to release it worldwide. This going everywhere. So, I mean, hey, as pointed out by the folks at Screen Rant, this shift release strategy shows that Disney has a lot of faith. Yep, that's what I'm just saying. A lot of faith in Nightmare Alley. Unfortunately, this release date move also puts it directly up against some tough competition. December 17th also happens to be the day Sony will release Spider-Man No Way Home. Oh, hell no. I mean, but that's in the same okay, so Disney, that's the same parent company, right, though? They under the same roof, so. But, as pointed out, based on a novel by William Lizzie Grimsham, which has previously turned into a movie back in 1947, Nightmare Alley is a noir thriller set in a world of carnival hustlers and con men, telling the story of a mentalist who teams with a psychologist in order to swindle the rich. Del Toro put together a hell of a cast for this movie. The lineup includes Bradley Cooper, Kate Blanchett, Willem Dafoe, Mary Sandberg, Roman Mira, Ron Perlman. He always got Ron Perlman in something. Tony Colletti, Hawk Calloway, David Stranahan, Clifton Collins Jr., Tim Blake Nelson, Jim Beaver. Damn, okay, he got some people in here. That's why Disney, okay, if he got a cast like this, and then Disney didn't want a limited, they want a worldwide release, yeah, this might be good. So yeah, I wanted to get a little bit of description of it, because like I said, I forgot, this fell off my radar, and I really forgot what this was going to be, when this was coming out, and I forgot this was going to be a new Del Toro movie, horror movie. Nightmare Alley begins with an extraordinary description of a carnival show geek, alcoholic, and abject in the object of a ventriloquist crowd's gleeful disgust and derision going about his work at a county fair. Young Stan Crislin is working as a carny, and he wonders how a man could fall so low. There's no way in hell he vows that anything like that would ever happen to him. And since Stan is clever and ambitious and not without a useful strike of ruthlessness, soon enough he's going places. On stage he plays the mentalist with a cute assistant before his haired wife. Then he graduates to full-blown spiritualist, catering to the needs of the rich and gullible in their world-upholstering homes. It looks like the world is Stan's for the taking, at least for now. Yeah, because I'm trying to get, like, what's going on with this. It's rated R. Alright. I'm looking forward to this, man. I mean, I ain't sitting here acting like I'm the biggest Guillermo del Toro movie fan, or his movies, or even his horror movies. Like, it was that one where they had the little people, them little creatures or whatnot, that was messing with the little girl and whatnot. I forgot the name of that one. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. I think that's what it was. But that recent one, what was it? He didn't direct that when he produced it. I think it's Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I ain't really like that one like that either. I think it was more kid-friendly than anything. But y'all let me know in the comment section, how are y'all feeling about this newer movie? Like I said, I am looking forward to it, because I am a fan of his older movies like Mimic, Blade 2. I'm a fan of those movies. But I am looking forward to this to see what he's going to bring, being especially that Disney Plus is going to do a wide release of December with this. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Y'all let me know in the comment section, how are y'all feeling about Nightmare Alley, coming from Guillermo del Toro. I'm sorry if I'm saying his name wrong. It's the way it's pronounced. I can't say it coming out my mouth, and I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. But y'all let me know how y'all feeling about this, man. Next, we're going to some TV, and we got Narcos Mexico. And we just got a new teaser. Well, they said it's a date announcement trailer, but it's basically a teaser. And the way it looks, and even in the sound of that trailer, because I did a reaction to the teaser earlier, this will be the last season as far as Mexico go. I don't know if they're going to be expanding outside of Mexico or what, but because I thought, in my opinion, that they was going to start doing El Chapo story, leading into El Chapo's and going with that. But anyway, the hit drug cartel drama sets a return date for its final seasons, which will conclude the Reset series and bring about the saga's first female narrator. Oh, okay. So we're getting a female narrator. Narcos Mexico is gearing up for its final chapter. Narcos drug saga will end with the previously announced third season of Narcos Mexico. The final 10-episode season released November 5th. The Mexico Reset series will bring the Narcos franchise to its sixth season overall, as the cartel drama remains a top global performer of the streaming giant amongst its original series. Netflix does not release traditional viewership data. Okay, man. Co-creator Carol Bernard, executive producer since the Gunner production launched in 2015, took over the showrunner reins for season 3. Oh, so we got a new showrunner for this season. Previous showrunner Eric Newman, who has had several upcoming projects in Netflix via his overall deal, remains an executive producer along Sidor Denumas, Christopher Rendine, Nicholas Altoline, and Jose Padilla, Doug Mero, and Andres Biaz. Sorry if I'm not saying everybody's name correctly, my bad, man. It's my fault. It's the way I'm pronouncing it. When we began this endeavor, making a show in 2 languages in a country that had never seen this kind of production, it seemed insane. Okay, I see what they're talking about, but yeah, this, man, look. Narcos on Netflix is one of my favorite shows. Not just on Netflix, but one of my favorite shows, period. I'm good with reading the subtitles. I read them subtitles all day long, man. I love this show, man. And even them transitioning from Pablo Escobar from Colombia going into Mexico, I was straight right there with it. Straight right there with it, man. I'm really a fan of this. The acting, the dramatization of them going back and showing you how corrupt not only the government, but just how crazy and insane the situations was for people in Colombia and in Mexico and the governments out there. Like, you imagine going through those type of situations, living out there while all of this is going on? It's insane, man. But I'm definitely looking forward to this, man. Definitely looking forward to this. This is definitely one of Netflix's top shows, bro. And if you telling me you can't enjoy this because you got to read subtitles, you tripping, bro. This is good storytelling, bro, and it's intense, bro. This is that Wire type. I'm not comparing it to the Wire. I'm talking about you're not gonna get your traditional action pack or good guy versus bad guy. It don't go like that, bro. You just getting good storytelling, though. That's one thing I'm gonna say. And a lot of this, man, I swear, it's almost like you watching a documentary the way it's filmed. I'm telling you. I'm definitely looking forward to Narcos season 3, Mexico, though. Y'all let me know in the comment section, though, how y'all feeling about Narcos Mexico season 3 and this being the final season. Are y'all looking forward to it? Let me know in the comment section, man. Let's go to our next thing, and we're going to be talking about more TV. And let's talk about Queens that's coming on ABC. The new, it's a hip-hop show, basically. It's going to be starring Brandy Eve, Natari Nantan, and Nadan Velskwe. Oh, man, I'm sorry, bro. I am sorry. It's the way I say names, man. I can't say names a certain way. I don't know why. And I can hear me saying it in my head, but I just can't say the name. And I don't want to sound crazy saying it, but definitely this is the new show that's going to be coming on ABC. So let's go into this a little bit. This fall on ABC, some queens have come ready to conquer primetime TV. EW has an exclusive new look at the network's latest musical drama. So, okay, this is going to be something like Empire. I was wondering if it's going to be something like Empire. Starring heavy hitters of both music and television, Brandy Eve and Atari Nantan, plus Nadav Vasquez of Major Crimes in the League. The Courtney play a rap group formerly known as Nasty Bitches that had their heyday in the late 90s. Like I said, it kind of reminiscent look like Salt and Pepper and those throwback groups from the early 90s or whatnot and late 90s. Especially girl groups or whatnot, or female rappers or whatnot, because that's what it sounds. They're a hip-hop group. But fizzled out shortly after. When the opportunity comes for them to take their comeback on the BET Award stage, the women heavily consider it, but also try to factor in how a return rap would affect their lives. Will affect the lives they've since built for themselves. Okay, the way it was sounding like it wasn't reading right. As seen in the trailer, Eve's character Brianna is now a mom to 5, weighed down by issues with her husband. Natari Jill, aka The Thrill, is now a leader at a church that will appreciate her being as nasty, would not appreciate her being as nasty as she wants to be. I don't know who wrote this article, man. I'm telling you, look at the way this wrote. Valerie is a disgraced daytime TV host who would actually welcome a return to music, feeling that the other girls were the only family she had. And finally, Brandy's Naomi tried to make a go of it on her own. of her own, but the sacrifices have greatly outweighed any success. All right, man. I'm definitely looking forward to this new show, man. I'm hoping it's not like Empire, though. I ain't gonna front. I'm hoping this is not like Empire, man. But I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. Just to see Eve, Brandy, Tasha from Power. I call her Tasha from Power. I'm sorry, man, because that's what I love her in, man. But definitely all three, them three especially. I ain't never seen the last young lady, Nadine. I haven't seen her in many things, but I know she probably be in a lot of stuff, but she might not be in the particular shows that I watch. But as far as Eve, Brandy, and Natari, they got music background. Natari been in a group. Brandy, we all know Brandy singing Eve, Rough Riders, her solo career taking off, Gwen Stefani, all the hit records she done have. This definitely gonna be one to watch out for. Like I said, I'm really hoping it's not like Empire though. I do not want this to be like Empire. But y'all let me know in the comment section. How are y'all feeling about this new show, Queen, that's going to be coming on ABC? Are y'all looking forward to it? Is this one of the ones that y'all feel like is going to just give that spotlight to not only black female rap artists, but female actresses, black actresses? But not only that, we getting a bunch of these good shows that's black led, not just female or male, but black led shows, and I'm looking forward to all of it, bro. This is a lot of shows. You talking about BMF, you got all the power shows on Stars, and you got multiple shows on Fox and ABC that some of the ones I haven't seen yet. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this. But y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feeling about the new show, Queen, starting Brandy, Eve, Natari, and Nadine. Let me know in the comment section how y'all feeling about this, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it though. Let's go into our next thing, and we jumping back to some movies. Christopher Nolan's next film. I'm not sure he's gonna be on Warner Brothers, because you know how he was feeling about what they was doing as far as streaming, throwing movies in theaters and streaming at the same time. The film may star Pinky Blinders, Chaylin Murphy. He got Chaylin Murphy in everything. Name me one Christopher Nolan. It's probably one out there. I think it's I think it's one out there, but Chaylin Murphy been in all Batman movies. He in what's the one with Leonardo DiCaprio? Inception. If I'm not mistaken, ain't he in Tenet too? I'm just saying that nigga's in. He in Tenet. He in everything, man. That Christopher Nolan does. But this is not the first time Nolan will be making a movie on World War II. In 2017, he made Dunkirk, which is based on the evacuation of the British and Allied forces during World War II from the French seaport of Dunkirk. Atomic bombs were built under Manhattan Project led by the United States from 1942 to 1946. Los Alamos Laboratory, a secret lab established by the Manhattan Project and operated by the University of California during World War II that tested first nuclear weapons, had its first director he brought together, the best minds in physics. Over 3,000 people worked on the project, including Albert Einstein, who was the first scientist to inform President Roosevelt of military potential of an atomic bomb and German experimentation and intentions in 1939. Okay, so he basically going back to that old type shit like he did with Dunkirk. I have never seen Dunkirk. That's just not my type of movies. I'm a fan of like movies like Saving Private Ryan. What's the one? Glory with Morgan Freeman. Like, I'm a fan of those type of war movies, Fury and whatnot, but these types, especially with a person like Christopher Nolan directed, I'm just not looking forward to it, man. I'm sorry, I'm not. I ain't even about the front. And y'all let me know how y'all feeling about this in the comment section as far as this being Christopher Nolan's next movie he's going to be working on. The only thing I don't know is he going to Warner Brothers with this? I don't see nothing about that, but I think I did hear something about he looking for other studios outside of Warner Brothers. So I'm not sure he's going to have Warner Brothers working with him on this, but y'all let me know in the comment section, how are y'all feeling about Christopher Nolan making a new film based on World War II again outside of Dunkirk?